The Vale are back. The Vale are in the Premier League. So what better way to kickstart this series back up than with a game against a League 2 team in Crawley Town in the EFL Cup? That's a great way to start it back up, isn't it? So unsurprisingly for this game, we are playing a bit of a rotated side as Zubair Al-Rashidi comes down the left-hand side. We're in the 5th minute of the game here. He passes it inside to Ollie Henderson, and Ollie Henderson sticks it in the top corner from the edge of the box and makes it 1-0 to us. Lovely start. But Crawley weren't just here to make up the numbers, as Hessenthaler now on the ball running towards the edge of the box, gives it to Naddison inside the box, he gives it back to Hessenthaler, Naddison heads it behind him and Nathan Ferguson smashes it into the top corner, past Ed Fleming and into the net in the 19th minute. It's 1-1. And we may fashion ourselves another chance here in the 33rd minute as Jesse Vaughan plays it out wide to Zubair Al-Rashidi. He puts it inside for Ollie Henderson, who looks across, and Jesse Vaughan is there to restore the lead. It's 2-1. Lovely stuff. We go over to the fans to celebrate, and we're back in the lead against Crawley. Into the second half and the 46th minute, we've only just kicked off and we have Mladenovic on the ball here, just looking for something to do, looking for space. He manages to scoop turn his way into space, Vaughan gives it to him and he just hits it over the top of the bar. But we needn't worry anymore as we're through to the next round. Sweet! Here's where the real action starts though. We head to Selhurst Park to face Crystal Palace. And we're making a quick start here as in the 3rd minute Guled Dahoud has the ball. It's a brilliant ball across over to Thomas Nicholas on the left hand side. His pass is a bit poor but Abdullah Douale steals it off the defender, plays it across towards Nathan Bakinson and it goes in. Douale's the one celebrating, which means that Bakinson mustn't have got a touch there. It must have been an own goal from the Crystal Palace defender. It's 1-0 to us. Yay! Into the 26th minute and Frank Onyeka for Crystal Palace gives it to Lassina Traore, to Luis Suarez, no not that one, it's now Ludovic Blas, he plays it through to Lassina Traore, he levels it up for Crystal Palace. It was a lovely bit of play, split our defence wide open in loads of space and it's 1-1. But these Crystal Palace defenders haven't learned that Nathan Bakinson is a massive nuisance and he slots it into the top corner absolutely beautifully on the shoulder of the last defender, ran away from him. Keeper could not save that shot. Nathan Bakinson makes it 2-1 to Port Vale. Into first half added time and Luis Suarez on the ball for Crystal Palace gives it back to Onyeka. Onyeka through for Suarez who hits the post. It passed Alvarez but not the post and we go in at half time 2-1 in the lead still. Into the second half in the 60th minute as Thomas Nicholas plays a ball to Marshall Kadewere. He plays it through to Guled Dahoud who has a shot, trying to catch the keeper out but Dominik Livakovic was equal to it. And only 6 minutes later, Crystal Palace are the ones coming forward now as a pass makes its way through Barak and to Lassina Traore who forces the save out of Federico Alvarez. The first save we've seen him make in this episode. Great stuff because the goalkeeper ability on the sliders I'm using has been brought down massively. And they're not done there as the second Nathan Ferguson to feature in this episode plays it to Traore and Traore forces another save out of Alvarez. How weird is that? We've played 2 games in this episode and we've played against 2 players with the name of Nathan Ferguson. And we're now into additional time right at the end of the game and it's Crystal Palace who look like they're going to have the last chance of the game as Frank Onyeka has the ball and plays a brilliant ball through to Blas. He has the shot though and it's saved by Federico Alvarez and that ends off the game and we get our first win in the Premier League of the season. Get in there lads. So I don't know how I haven't mentioned this already but we've got a new stadium. And our first game in said new stadium, we play against Brighton. There is a funny thing about this stadium though, and that's the fact that it has no name. We start off in the 30th minute with Guled Dahoud who's picked up a knock on the ball and Nathan Bakinson plays a brilliant ball through to Thomas Nicholas. Surely he must finish this. No. Brighton coming forward in the 37th minute with Jason Malumbi playing the ball through to Aritaga and Alexander Soloth on the overhead kick misses. Into the second half in the 57th minute and 52nd minute as Thomas Nicholas has just run from his own half. He tries to play the ball across, it's deflected back to him and cue the wow! Do it then. And we have another chance nearer to the end to further extend our lead as Thomas Nicholas goes into the middle with some fancy feet here, just trying to look for a pass. He finds Nathan Bakinson in a bit of space, he gets it onto his left and his shot whistles past the post, but that is it. We're done, it's a win, yay, we win at home! As FA Cup winners in the previous season, it means we are in the Europa League. I don't think I told you that yet, but we're playing our first game against Strømgodset from Norway, I think? And it is the Norwegian outfit who get their first chance of the game, or their first chance of the game, in the 16th minute as Stengel on the ball finds it to Gulliksen. Gulliksen passes it across, and Stenovic right into the top corner, past Ed Fleming. I don't think he's made a save in this episode yet, and the Norwegian outfit take the lead. Notice how I'm trying to not say the club name because I don't want to keep saying it, it's quite hard to say. But we don't take long to respond as Pedro Boamorte in the middle here looking for a pass, sees Thomas Nicholas in space, and Nicholas goes with the outside of his foot but he curls it just not quite enough. And now it's almost a carbon copy of the last chance. This time it's saved. Strømgodset with a corner in the 65th minute, it's headed over Fleming but Brannan is there to bonk it off the line. And we actually could get an attack going here. It's Brannan who plays the ball through for Boamorte. Can he get his first goal for Port Vale? You best believe he can. We level it up against the Norwegian team. And we could have a chance to maybe take the lead here as Boamorte takes the ball. He gives it to Thomas Nicholas, but Nicholas inside to Guled Dahu. Can he put this one in? No. Maybe we could try this time though. Pedro Boamorte plays the ball through for Ollie Henderson. No. Oh my days, I swear down. If we concede a goal after all those chances we've had, please don't concede now, please, I beg. Thank goodness they're terrible. I mean, I can't really say much because we're drawing against them. Actually, I could take my word back there as Thomas Nicholas is through and right at the death, we take the lead. They are terrible. Get in. Why am I celebrating the fact that they're terrible? They're not that bad. Liverpool. And unsurprisingly, it's them having the first chance as Ndombele gives it to Diogo Jota. Diogo Jota with some quick feet and some nice dribbling, giving it to Saul. Back to Diogo Jota, and Dexter Ford just gets in the way of Victor Osimhen. 22nd minute, and it's Abdullah Douale on the ball, giving it to his Djiboutian teammate, Guled Dahoud. He finds a lovely ball out to Thomas Nicholas, who tries an audacious attempt, and Alisson bats it over the bar. And it's us with the momentum as Mason Power through to Douale, brilliant backheel to Mason Power, and Alisson saves at his near post. We could score here, we could genuinely score the first goal. Well, forget that. But we could maybe score the second goal as Nicholas plays it to Douale, brilliant turn from Douale, takes it on his left foot. The shot has Alisson scrambling but it's just wide of the post. And we're still making more chances for ourselves here. 41st minute, Abdullah Douale plays it to Thomas Nicholas. Lovely ball inside, and Nathan Bakinson puts it into the bottom corner, and we level it up against Liverpool at Anfield. Mate, they're being exposed. We're into the second half though, and Liverpool get a chance for themselves as Lo Celso takes the free kick onto the head of Ndombele. Osimhen brings it down for Salah, and Alvarez makes the save, and I've only just realised that Liverpool literally have Tottenham's midfield. 59th minute, and Osimhen backheels it for Ndombele. Look at all the space for Saul and Salah on this near side. Saul's shot is blocked by Brannan, and Salah has a shot. Brilliantly saved by Alvarez. But we haven't given up hope of scoring a second ourselves yet as Kadewere plays the ball down the line for Mason Power. And look at all the space he's got. He puts it inside, and Guled Dahoud goes around Alisson and just passes it into the net. Mate, you've just made one of the best goalkeepers in the world looks like an absolute fool. What a guy. And we have also turned Liverpool into Liverpool because we've just beaten them at their home ground. I mean, that's been pretty easy to do for teams recently in real life, but this is a first for us. So why not test it out against the other side for Merseyside? We're against Everton in the Carabao Cup. We're not in the Carabao Cup anymore. Burnley. 18th minute of the game, Mladenovic plays a ball through to Thomas Nicholas on the left hand side. He's got two options in the box. He finds Guled Dahoud, Who's the one who scores the header? Normally it'd be Bakinson doing that, but no. Small little Guled Dahoud manages to jump high enough. 42nd minute and Burnley on the attack. It's Kingsley on the ball who crosses it in, and Mohamed absolutely blasts that into the bottom corner and levels it up. And we're into added time, the second minute of one added, and Mohamed scored again. Trying to get back in the game in the 63rd minute as Barak's first cross is blocked, but he gets another one in, and Guled Dahoud on the turn with the scissor kick, forcing the save out of Andrade. That was a strange one. 75th minute and Mason Power with the ball into Dahoud. Brilliant touch. He plays it back to Douale. Like, how have you hit that straight at the keeper? Okay, I'm done with this game. Let's move on to the next one. Oh, goody. Braga. We're into the 16th minute and Brannan clears it away to Thomas Nicholas, who heads it on to Bakinson, and now Bakinson's just going to run and run and run and run and run and miss. Like, you really did all that just to miss? Maybe Vivian Moore can show you how it's done, Mr. Nathan Bakinson. He has a shot and it's saved by the goalkeeper. I mean, he still missed, but at least that one was on target. We're into added time in the first half and Philip Billing passes it to Aaron Connolly, who passes it to Ricardo Horta. That is a brilliant finish from him. But why do I feel like I've just commentated on a championship team of the season? 47th minute and a nice ball from Tobias Versace out to Fares Hissu. He waits for Bakinson to get into the box, finds him beautifully, and you're not supposed to head it at the keeper, Bakinson. Well then, it seems like he actually listened to me. 65th minute now and Thomas Nicholas receives it on the left hand side. He puts it inside to Bakinson, who gives it to Ollie Henderson, and it's back over from Ollie Henderson. Bakinson on the half volley, and we've turned the game around. He's scored 2 in the space of a few minutes. Nathan Bakinson puts us 2-1 up. Braga not done though, as in the 80th minute they get this goal. I mean, Fleming, what the hell are you doing, mate? Oh my days, can I just get an easy game, please? We're in the 11th minute as Oliveira gives it to Mason Mount, to Calvert-Lewin, to Sergi Roberto. What kind of team do Manchester United possess? And the resulting corner is put in by Rashford, and at the near post, it's Dominic Calvert-Lewin to make it 1-0 to Manchester United. Into the 18th minute, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin makes it 2-0 to Manchester United. Oh my days, they've got Martin Ødegaard as well. Just chill on the signings. Anyway, that's a great block from Brannan. And they keep on coming. In the 39th minute, Oliveira plays it to Rashford with some quick feet and Calvert-Lewin to try and get his hat-trick, but Alvarez denies him. At this point, this had been our best chance of the game so far. Yeah. Marcus Rashford on the free kick for Manchester United hits the bar. Didn't even get to cross.
Look at this dude.
Now it's a turn to Thomas Nicholas to try and score a free kick if he can. He's had a pretty decent record of scoring them. He goes for the middle of the goal and he forces Bilo into a save. Actually getting some decent chances now as Mason Power passes it inside to Bakinson, and Bella Kotchap messes up really badly there, and Ollie Henderson shoots it straight at Bilo. One final chance to just maybe score a free kick at the end of the game. Nah. Quick table update, which I will now do at the end of every month as opposed to the end of every episode because it is quite a few games. But we find ourselves in 13th with 10 points. Liverpool find themselves top with 21 points, and all the way at the bottom we have Bristol City with 2 points. It's an okay start, but not really amazing.